Air pollution refers to the presence of harmful substance in the air that can cause harm to human health and the environment. The sources of water pollution include industrial and agricultural activities. So if you pollute the water, it will be affecting those ecosystems also, and it also directly affects the human health. Hello everyone, I'm Arun Kumar, lecturer in Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Dear students, welcome to this new session number 2 on unit number 5. We are discussing about the Environment Protection Act 1986. So in the last session, we got to know what is this Environmental Protection Act and why it came into existence, what are the main objectives of the Environmental Act, and also the terminologies which comes under this Environmental Protection Act. So in this session also we are going to learn a few more new topics with respect to this EPA, that is Environmental Protection Act. So now, types of pollutions. So we have different types of pollutions under this Environmental Protection Act. So which are those different types of pollutions? So mainly we have 4 to 5 types of pollutions. In that, the first pollution is air pollution. So what is this air pollution? So air pollution refers to the presence of harmful substance in the air that can cause harm to human health and the environment. Yes, what is air pollution? Air pollution is nothing but it causes or presence of harmful substances. Yes, the presence of harmful substances in the air which causes harm to human health and environment. For example, natural air. We get the natural air from trees, mainly from trees. So what will happen? The smoke which goes out from the chemical factory, if that smoke, that chemical mixed smoke, if it mixes with the fresh air, that is called air pollution. So to the fresh air, this harmful substance, the harmful air, the chemical air is mixing and it is polluting the natural air, where it going to cause health issues to the human being, and also it affects the environment. That is called air pollution. So sources for air pollution includes industrial activities. Yes. So how this air pollution will cause? So air pollution mainly causes from industries. The smoke which the industries releases, from that harmful smoke, this air pollution will occur. Next, transportation. Yes, we all have 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, we all have luxurious cars, bikes, public transportation we have. The smoke which comes out from the vehicles, that smoke is also injurious to the human health. It is also injurious to the environment, but still we don't have any other option. We don't have any other mode of transportation. Even train transportation we have, that rail transportation, that also causes the air pollution. We have air transportation, that also causes air pollution. We have water transportation, that also causes air pollution, right? So whatever the mode of transportation, the transportation modes, that will also cause the air pollution. The air released by those vehicles, that air, if it mixed with the fresh air, then it harms the human health. So this air pollution is caused by the industrial activities and also by the transportation and agriculture. Yes, sometimes if we are mixing any a chemical, if we are putting any chemical, or if we are spraying any fertilizers for the plants, okay, at that time also, if that chemical mixes with the fresh air, that will convert it into a polluted air. So industrial activities causes air pollution, transportation causes air pollution, agriculture causes air pollution, and household activities also causes air pollution. So few household activities what we do, those household activities will also causes air pollution. So air pollution can cause respiratory problems. Yes, this air pollution mainly causes respiratory problem. Respiratory problem is nothing but the breathing problem. So if you can't breathe, if you have some problem in breathing, obviously life will be very difficult. So this kind of problem is happening because of air pollution, and air pollution is also one of the cause for this breathing problems. And also it causes cardiovascular diseases and other health problems. Yes, this particular air pollution is going to cause, or it's going to create the problem of respiratory problems, cardiovascular diseases, and also other health issues. So the objectives of controlling air pollution is to improve air quality and protect public health. So what is the main objective of this controlling of air pollution? So why we have to control the air pollution? Why we are supposed to use less vehicles? Why we are supposed to reduce the smoke in factories, which factory releases the smoke, chemical mixed smoke? Why we are supposed to reduce it? Yes, with the objective of improving the quality of air and also to protect the public health. If you want to be healthy, if your environment is get protected, then obviously we have to reduce the air pollution. So that is only the one solution what we have to be a healthy man. Okay, so this is all about the air pollution. Next, moving water pollution. Yes. What is this water pollution then? So water pollution refers to the presence of harmful substance in water or water bodies such as lakes, rivers and oceans that can be cause harm to human health and the environment. So water pollution is nothing but, water pollution refers to presence of harmful substances. So the presence of harmful substances in rivers, lakes and oceans. Okay, in rivers, lakes and oceans, that is called water pollution, where those harmful substances mixes with lakes, rivers and oceans, where those substances causes harm to the human health and also to the environment. Next, the sources of water pollution include industrial and agricultural activities. Yes, sources of water pollution. From what this water pollution will happens? So from what the water pollution will happens? So water pollution will happens from industries. So whatever the waste water, the processed water they release, the industries, from that waste water also this water pollution will occur. And also the agricultural activities. So in agricultural activities, whatever the waste water they have, they release it to the lake or to the river. If it is mixed with the fresh water, then water pollution will occur. So next, improper waste disposal. Yes, improper waste disposal. If the people are not disposing the waste in a proper way, if it is not maintained properly, then from that also water pollution will occur. And sewage discharge. So yes, sewage discharge. So they should have to keep in mind that how to discharge this waste and in what way, whether it's mixing with the good water or not. Okay, if it mixes with the pure water, which is good for drinking, so then it will cause some problem. So water pollution is nothing but some harmful substances mix in water bodies such as in lakes, rivers and oceans. And what are the main reasons? So which are the sources of water pollution? Yes, industries, agricultural activities and improper waste disposal and sewage discharge. Water pollution can cause contamination of drinking water, destruction of aquatic ecosystem and harm to human health. So from this water pollution, what will happen? So if waters get polluted, then from where you will get drinking water, good drinking water. So if you want good drinking water, yes, obviously we are supposed to reduce the water pollution. So if water is polluted, yes, you will not get a proper drinking water, and also destruction of aquatic ecosystem and the harm to human health. So under the ocean or under the lake, we have fish or different types of species which lives in water. So if you pollute the water, it will be affecting those ecosystem also, and it also directly affect the human health. So the objective of controlling water pollution is to protect water quality and maintain the health of the aquatic ecosystem. Yes, the main objective of controlling water pollution is to what? Is to protect water quality. Yes, the main objective of controlling water pollution is to protect the water quality and maintain the health of aquatic ecosystem, and to maintain the health of aquatic. So we have living species under the water. So if those living species have to be healthy, then obviously we should have to maintain the water and we should not pollute the water. So this is about the second type of pollution, that is water pollution. Next, moving further, soil pollution. So how this soil will get polluted? So soil pollution refers to the presence of harmful substance in the soil that can cause harm to human health and the environment. Yes, again, if any harmful substance is mixed with the soil and if it is causing any problem to the human beings and for the environment, then that is called soil pollution. Okay, and sources of soil pollution. So how this soil will get polluted? Okay, how this soil will get polluted? So soil will get polluted by industries, agricultural activities, improper waste disposal, and contaminated groundwater. Soil pollution can cause contamination of food and crops, destruction of soil ecosystem, and harm to human health. So in agriculture, we are using some fertilizers and some medicines to grow more, crop. To increase the yield, we are using different chemicals. So we are, using that chemicals into the earth. So if you are using or if you are mixing those chemicals with the earth, then obviously soil will get polluted, and from that obviously it is going to affect the ecosystem as well as the human life. And the main objective of controlling the soil pollution is to protect the soil quality. Yes, why we are supposed to protect the soil? In order to have the quality of soil, in order to protect the quality of the soil and to maintain the health of the soil ecosystem. So why we are supposed to control this soil pollution? What is the objective? The objective is to maintain the quality and also to maintain the health of the soil ecosystem. We should have to control this soil pollution. So moving to the next one, that is noise pollution. Yes, this is the more what we have at present, noise pollution. So noise pollution refers to presence of excessive or unpleasant noise. So presence of excessive or unpleasant noise in the ecosystem or in the surroundings that can cause harm to human health and well-being. So excessive noise or unpleasant sound which causes any problem to the human health and well-being, that will be called as the noise pollution. For example, train sounds. So when train horns, it sounds very loud. In factories, horn sound. In factories, if they switch on the horn, then the horn will be very loud. Sometimes public transportation vehicles, lorry, buses and all, they horn. So unnecessarily they horn, that creates noise pollution. So that also affects the human life and the well-being of the human life. Sources of noise pollution includes transportation. Yes, as I said, noise pollution will be created by transportation, industrial activities and constructional activities. Next, noise pollution can be cause hearing problems, sleep disturbances and other health problems. Yes, if you have more noise pollution, yes, obviously sometimes you can't sleep. Sometimes it creates hearing problem. By listening to the more voice, the noise of public transport of or some or the siren of some industries, you may get some hearing problems. No, that is the main problem what we are facing from noise pollution. You may face some hearing problem, or you may not get proper sleep, or you may get other health issues because of this noise pollution. And the main objective of controlling noise pollution is what? The main objective is to reduce excessive noise levels. Yes, the main objective of controlling noise is controlling or reducing the excessive noise levels and protect public health. So to reduce the excess noise levels and to protect the public health, we are supposed to control this noise pollution. Next, moving to the next one, that is thermal pollution. So what is this thermal pollution? Thermal pollution is nothing but thermal pollution refers to increase in the temperature of water bodies due to human activities such as industrial and power plant cooling system. Thermal pollution can cause harm to aquatic ecosystem and reduce biodiversity. The objective of controlling the thermal pollution is to reduce the impact of human activities on the temperature of water bodies. So thermal pollution is nothing but increase in the temperature of the water bodies. Increase in the temperature of the water bodies where it directly affects on the water bodies. Okay, the living things which are under the water, like fish or any tortoise, or we have different things which lives in the water. So if the temperature increases in the water, then obviously it affects directly on the water bodies. So because why this thermal pollution is happening? Because of human activities. So which are those human activities? Those human activities are industrial activities or power plant cooling activities. So if we control this thermal pollution, so that the water bodies can sustain for the longer duration. So these are all the different types of pollutions what we have under Environmental Protection Act. So if we reduce these pollutions, so we can be healthy, and the environment will also be protected, and we can protect the environment and the nature for the future generation. The power of central government to protect the environment in India. So what and all the central government have the power to control this environment or to protect environment in India. So the central government has the power to enact law and regulation to protect the environment in India. The Environment Protection Act 1986 is one of such law that empowers the central government to take measures to protect and improve the environment and prevent environmental pollutions. So as the government can make rules and regulations, they can make policies, they can make some acts where those acts are going to benefit for protection of the environment. As we have this Environmental Protection Act 1986, they can make some more rules and regulations or some more policies or acts in order to protect the law, so that they can take necessary measures and they can make sure that the environment is protected for the future generation. The central government has the power to declare certain areas as eco-sensitive zones and imposes restrictions on activities that could harm the environment in these zones. Yes, central government will be having the right to declare few areas as eco-sensitive zones. So the central government will be having all the rights and power to declare few areas as the eco-sensitive zones for the improvement of the nature or for the improvement of the environment. And the central government has the power to regulate and control the use of hazardous substances and impose penalties for non-compliances. Yes, the central government has all the powers to regulate and control the hazardous substances. So if anything is against the environment, is against the environmental rules and regulations, they have all the rights to take control on it or to take the necessary action against those hazards. Next, the central government has the power to regulate and control activities that could cause environmental pollution, such as industrial activities and waste disposal. Yes, the government have all the rights to take action against the activities which causes pollution, which causes environmental pollutions. So they can take action against the industrial activities, or they can take action against the waste disposal. If that is not done properly, the government can take necessary actions in order to make it proper. And also the central government has the power to establish institutions and bodies to monitor and enforce environmental law and regulations. So as a government, the government will be having all the rights and all the powers to appoint the members to protect the environment and to take the necessary actions and to look into that whether the rules and regulations are implemented properly or followed properly or not. So these are all the different types of powers or the rights what the government have with respect to protection of the environment. So this is all about our Environmental Protection Act 1986. With this, I'm going to wind up this session. I'll meet you in the upcoming session. Until then, thank you all. Have a nice day.